the second day of the Child Online Protection Summit, we will receive a special message from the office of the president, from the president himself, a special message sent by him, by President Duterte. Let us now welcome Undersecretary Lauren Badoy from the Office for Presidential Communications Operations Office. She is the USEC for New Media. Everyone, let's give ASEC Badoy a round of applause. USEC Badoy, a round of applause.
First of all, good morning. It's really, really wonderful to be here. I feel like I'm just among friends, and I need to tell you this: that I miss you so much, you guys. I just started in PCOO, and as you know, we work together with in IACACP, and it was meaningful work for me, and I loved it. And when I was asked to transfer to the PCO, I cried because I love this work. But then when I because I knew nothing about communications, it's not my field and blah 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 blah. But when I now that I'm here, I realize, hey, it's a bigger platform to speak about this thing that really burns our hearts, all of us here, right? So um, the message of the president is very short. It's the written message is very short, but the bigger message is unwritten, but it was spoken, and that he is putting the full weight of his office behind this burning issue. Without further ado, may I read the message, the very short message of the president. My warmest greetings to the Interagency Council Against Child Pornography as it holds the Child Online Protection Summit. Our country's continuing path to development relies greatly on the vigor and strength of our young citizenry. The vital role they play in nation building entails that we protect them from all forms of violence and oppression. With the prevalence of online crimes, there is now a greater need to intensify programs that ensure the safety and welfare of our children. Thus, I commend the IACACP for its initiatives that safeguard the fundamental rights of every child and address the alarming number of pornography cases in our country. May this event contribute in developing mechanisms that ensure a more secure cyberspace for our youth. I am confident that in this summit, you will be able to discuss the important points that will raise public awareness on this issue. Let us work together in forging a safe and secure online environment for our children. I wish you a successful event. Rodrigo Roa Duterte, President of the Philippines. Also, the Safer Internet Day is in the process. It's the ASEAN overtook it, so but we were supposed to announce it today, but I can't preempt that. But rest assured that it is there, a matter of time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ASEC Lorraine, for that wonderful news. So, everyone, that is fantastic news that the Safer Internet Day presidential proclamation is on its way. Basically, Internet Day was an agreement in the last Child Online Protection Summit. Basically, all delegates agreed that it would be a good idea for the Philippines to have a national celebration commemorating the safe usage of the internet for the country. So we are looking forward to developments on the Safer Internet Day presidential proclamation. Okay, now moving forward, to give us a brief recap of what happened yesterday for the benefit of those who may not be present yesterday, may I call on Mr. Alberto Salvador, OIC for Policies and Standards Division of the DICT, to give us the recap. Let's all give Mr. Salvador a round of applause.
Maraming salamat, Ace. Magandang umaga po. Magandang umaga po ulit. I know that some of you might be wanting to return or to do other things this morning, but before we start our day two of the COP Summit, let us have a recap of what transpired yesterday. There are basically three parts: the role of national government in child online protection, the child online protection on the perspective of international organizations, and the child online protection and local government and communities. First, in the number of internet users is increasing each year, specifically the children and the young persons are the number one technology users. With easy access to internet, children become vulnerable to sexual abuse and exploitation. In fact, according to the PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group, the Philippines is one of the top 10 countries that produces online child pornography materials. In the same manner, according to a study conducted by UNICEF entitled Perils and Possibilities Growing Up Online, 8 out of 10 Filipino children are at risk of being victims of sexual abuse. Similarly, the World Vision, a global advocacy organization, reported that 50% of cybercrimes reported in the Philippines are online child exploitation. Cognizant